How's everybody doing today? So before I really get into this video, I'd like to open up with a question. Has anybody, like in your life, you ever had a friend, maybe a girlfriend, a real good friend, a significant other, things are going great, and then just out of the blue, nowhere, they just disappear from your life. And you keep wondering, what happened? Did I say something wrong? Did I do something? And so there's like a little hole in your heart, making you wonder, what went wrong? Well, I know I had that feeling for the last couple of years. But today, that changed. With this. This, and I'm going to unbox this for you all, is the RAT3 from Ontario Knife Company. And you're like, dude, what's this? So check this out. So a couple years ago, I did a video on the RAT3 from Ontario Knife Company, OKC. Actually, it was a great knife. And I always intended to do a follow-up review on it. Because at the time, I wasn't able to do the review the way I wanted to, so I wanted to do an update with it. Problem is, my knife disappeared. And for the last couple years, I've been thinking, pondering, like, where is it at? What happened to it? Blah, blah, blah. So I decided to finally pony up and get it again. So I can't really say it's the lost friend. In fact, if I search through my stuff enough, I might find it in one of my backpacks or something. But I went ahead and ordered another one. And I had to do a lot of searching. The OKC's done a lot of changes in their marketing and stuff, the way they package this in the last couple of years, which we'll get into here in this little unboxing. So I'll be honest, I'm not big in unboxing, but you know what? I thought it'd be fun to show this off because there have been some changes to this design or the way that it's been marketed and packaged versus it was 5 years ago when I first got it. And I will take this outside and we'll do a real review here, hopefully soon. All right, so check this out. You get your box. This is a beautiful made in USA product. Here, we got the Kydex holster, and this is one thing I really liked about this knife was the Kydex here, right? Now it comes with this clip on here, so you can put it on your belt. Now if you notice, there's screws here, here, and there, right? Well, that's because, check this out. Here's one of the things that's changed in marketing, both really nice. I think this is called a lock tech, if I remember it correctly, but what it is, let me take this off. You got all these screws here, so be careful of that. Don't lose those. There we go. Oops, I got one drop. I have to pick it up. So what you're going to do is, if you use this, which I recommend you try, take this off, put this here, and then this locks down in place, right? And so you can put this in your belt. You can attach it to a backpack, whatever you want to do. It's really cool. What's really nice is this actually came with it this time. When I first bought this like 5 years ago, I had to pay like $15 extra for this and had to get it mailed separately and all that stuff. So I was able to find a seller online who had both the knife and the Loctite or Loctech, whatever this is called, all in one package. Oh yeah, there's the, let me see if I get the logo. There's the logo right there. See where my thumb's pointing? And let's see, hold on. Is it the Blade Tech? It's from Blade Tech. There we go. Really cool product. The knife itself. Take that off. It's an OD green. That's probably one of the big differences. My original one was in black, but I found this one online for OD green. So see, you got that nice little, this blade is only about 3.75 inches long, so it's under 4 inches. You got these nice little grooves in here that make cutting really easy. I really like this. And of course, I'm not going to do it here with my blanket and everything, but you can get a really good, nice ferrocerium rod, throw some nice sparks. Really good knife. And of course, you got a hole here where I had a lanyard I made. Good stuff. Now, the question would be, oh, and of course, you got some instructions and stuff how to put this together. All right, let's move this aside. The question you should ask though is, why? Why get it? You know, if you've looked at my channel in the past, I already have some knives. I mean, I got the Gator Jr. I got a SOG Seal Pup Elite. I've got the bigger brother even. Check this out, the RAT3. Bigger, badder, heftier. And it wasn't that much more money either. I mean, it's like, I don't need this knife. It does not fit a requirement in my collection. Oh, and I even got this cheap Gerber Camp Rock model, I think it was, which actually worked just fine. Half the price of this. So the reason is why. Okay, so the bottom line is this. It just felt great. Stupid as it sounds. I have something, you know, this RAT3 is technically a superior knife. I can chop through heavier things with it. You know, you can do more with a knife like this in most cases than a knife like this. But it sounds silly, but when you get this in your hands and you start using it, it just felt really good. And yes, I could do a little bit of batoning with it. You know, batoning is where you have like a piece of log here and you take another log and pound it through there. I could do some light batoning. Of course, this one does batoning even better. But just a better feel. I mean, that is the best way I can describe it. It sounds strange. Really comfortable, easier to manipulate. And of course, I love the Kydex. The Kydex is an outstanding sheath for this, especially with that blade lock, this thing. You put these together, it stays on, it just works all great. It's a great package. Now, I would tell you, this is not the cheapest knife. Depending on where you go in the world, and I'll use Amazon USA as an example, this currently runs for about $66 for this little knife. And it does not come with this. The ones I saw on Amazon come with nylon sheaths. Something more akin that you would see to this. Whereas 5 years ago, I could have bought $66, would have got me all this. So I had to go through some other online searchers, companies and stuff to get that. And I would also caution you, something, I can't remember the name of the company. It's on Amazon. I'd have to, if I remember the name, I find it, I'll link it in somewhere on here, the description. There's if you will, the Chinese knockoff version. It's like $30 versus $66. Looks just like this. Dimensions are about the same. All that stuff. And I could have got that, but I was like, you know what? Yes, that was more budget friendly. Yes, I could have bought 2 of those for one of these, but I really enjoyed this knife. I have a lot of good times with this knife, and especially and so I wanted the quality. I went for the quality angle. And I would say this too. There's one thing that is nice about this knife versus something like the RAT3. If you live in a country that has restricted life laws, like say South Korea and other countries, walking around with this could be a problem. The police see this, you could be in trouble. However, oh yes, there you go. Ontario Knife Company, USA. This though, if it's almost within inside the, more or less, the blade limits, might be a little bit longer. But even if it's longer or a little shorter, whatever, one advantage is you put it in your sheath and you tuck it down into your cargo pocket in your jeans. You put it someplace nice and safe in your backpack. And then when you reach your destination, you can pull it out and start working, right? No fuss, no muss, not panicking anybody. It's good to go. So, I think that's all I need to say right there. This is something I just want to do like a little reveal and unboxing because I am going to take this out. And yes, it's really part 2. I mean, if you really want to do a really, really good review, I would take the same knife, maybe work on it for a couple of years, and then give you my thoughts and impressions. But I already know how this knife operates. I already know its capabilities. All I need to do is just make sure that this part 2, the replacement, junior, whatever you'd like to call this, I just want to make sure the blades hold up, you know, not sure there's nothing defective, and go have some fun with it and to make a little review. So anyway, thank you all for watching. If you have any questions, comments, please link it below, or, you know, put your comments stuff below, and I will see you all later.